The NBA Cup. It's the west side of the bracket with a group winner taking on the wild card.
Well, this is when the cup gets serious. It doesn't matter what you did in the group play. This is single elimination, loser go home, and winner moves on.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. They've got Johnson. That's Andrews in at the point. Memphis shooting their first free throws of the game now.
Shooting for Memphis. Lee at the line for two.
Two shots. That's on the
first. First one falls. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, the Lakers have been looking for a consistent presence at center, and in DeAndre Ayton, they've acquired a walking double-double and a capable lob threat to pair with Luka Doncic. Ayton has a lot to prove in L.A., I'm told, but this pairing is certainly one to watch.
Quite a tandem. All right, Shams, thanks for the update.
When your big man can knock down free throws, that's a bonus for sure.
Johnson against James. Hits the rim on the way in. The bucket is good.
He's so good at creating his own shot. He's just got an endless supply of moves. LeBron James.
Pass to Andrews. Sinks the tray.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens. Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Doncic. His last outing, he had 20. Johnson with the defensive effort. Here's Lee, guarded by Doncic. Here's Andrews. Uses the glass on the layup. Andrews has got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it. And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here is James. Right now, he's contributing about 15.5 points a game.
Poor defense for sure, but the offense was worse.
From deep, Johnson. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
They immediately found their offensive rhythm, hitting 3 straight shots to start the game.
James double-teamed. Outside Reeves. The Lakers with another miss.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot.
And it's Coward missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Doncic outside. Shot to stop the run. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Pass to Andrews. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. With the fadeaway. And the basket is good.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent. And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at the Grizzlies, it's a long season, but right now they're in great position, holding that prize top spot. And check it out, the Lakers, 8.5 games behind.
Right now for the Grizzlies, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Now here's Doncic, a proven scorer in this league, averaging just over 25 a game. Clock at 4 to end the drought. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pass to Andrews. The 3 is up. The Lakers with a rebound. They traveled to Memphis last time they faced the Grizzlies. Came away with a win.
And last time out, they seized the advantage with their defensive pressure. They did a great job of just forcing a lot of turnovers.
And that really was the difference. I mean, it requires a ton of energy to play that harassing style. It'll be interesting to see if they can do it again tonight.
Here's Lee, averaging 35 points a game. It's clear how important he is to this team. Puts up a 3, kept alive. Three-pointer, and the basket by Andrews. Andrews has got a
timeout.
Wow. Their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Please put your hands together for your Lakers.
Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for LeBron James.
Well, I like that he's really found a balance. He doesn't feel the need to put the team on his back and try to carry them offensively, but he can still bring it when they need him most. And maybe what's most important, he provides that veteran leadership necessary.
Now here is James. And he lobs it up top. Lee on the wing. Outside Johnson. Up and over Doncic. The Lakers with a rebound. James finds Doncic. Back to James. James double teamed. Here's Doncic. And it's rejected. To the left wing. Lets the three fly. The shot by the bodyguard, no good. Lakers trail by 13. Pass to Ryan. Outside Reeves. Here's Ryan. Kicks it to Doncic to stop the run. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on the track.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Craig.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Here's Andrews. What a tremendous game he played against Portland. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Baseline jumper, and he hits the jump shot. Andrews has got 13.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Can't get anything to go this period. Seems like he's hit a wall.
Doncic outside.
the block. Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Memphis.
Well, so far they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Here's Lee, following the score by Los Angeles. Pass to Andrews. The three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
James, outside. Kicks it to Doncic. And here's Reeves. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Lee. He had a big outing in that Trailblazers game as well. And out of bounds, the Lakers will take it.
Lakers ball.
And let's quickly glance at who in this year's rookie class is leading their group in blocks this season. Here's Reeves. He had 25 points in his last game. Doncic outside. There's James on the wing. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot. The three from Ayton. Rebounded by Johnson.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And the Lakers with possession here after the basket by Memphis. Here's Doncic. And again, the Lakers no good.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
And there's the lob. Pass to the bodyguard. Cash money on the open jump shot.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Lee. There's the triple. And Ayton pulls it down. Reeves against Johnson. Now here's Reeves. Defense right on him. Doncic finds Reeves. Ayton, a screen on Johnson. Open shot by Reeves. No good, off the front rim.
Letting him have that from mid-range. The defense dodged a bullet there.
Johnson on the wing. Guarded by Doncic. Gets the three ball to go. Lee's got his third bucket of the night.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
And it's James with the jam.
Superb timing by LeBron on that alley-oop.
Pass to Lee. Here's Andrews. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Hachimura comes in for Ryan. Kennard, he's checked in for LeBron. And it's Marcus Smart in for Reeves. Now here's Kennard. 11 points for him last game against Philadelphia. Pass to Smart. Here's the lob. Deflected.
How many shots has he missed this quarter? Might be time to find offense elsewhere.
Now here's Edey. Here's Lee. Guarded by Doncic. Second shot opportunity. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. Memphis shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And guys, they've taken a huge step forward at the free throw line this season, especially when you compare it to last season. They're a completely different team in that area.
No good on that one. Memphis making a switch here. Spencer's checked in. Good on the second one. The Lakers with the ball. 52 seconds left now in the first quarter. Smart outside. 6 on the shot clock. And it's blocked by Edey. And they're on the break. Ball's going up the court. Here's the bodyguard. And he converts the layup.
I just love his approach coming into tonight. Focused and aggressive.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Inside. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. The Grizzlies making a switch here.
Memphis substitution. Number 10, Walter Clayton.
.16 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Lee. 9 points in the game. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
From deep, here's Doncic. And so it's Memphis with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the Grizzlies have been rolling along, haven't they?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
On the court for Memphis. Edey out there with Santi Aldama. Then there's Jalen Wells. Then it's Jackson. And it's Lee in at the one. LaRavia outside. And now Memphis on the break. And the basket by Lee. Lee's got 13.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Pass to Kennard. All sorts of time. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Wells. No points yet. Truly took a hard foul on the shot, so he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And while tonight is a Cup quarterfinal match, this game still counts in the regular season standings, Greg.
Yeah, VA, and the semifinal will as well. It's only the NBA Cup championship that is separate from the regular season.
2-2.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Smart passes to Big Cat. Smart with the ball. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. Pass to Hachimura. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Clock is at 3. That one is off. Edey with a defensive effort.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now LaRavia. Kennard outside from deep three-point range. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got 5 rebounds tonight. Left side Wells. Pass to Edey. Here's Lee. Aldama outside. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And the basket by Lee. Lee's got 18 points in the game.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Smart. Here's Ryan. Edey with a block. Memphis has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Here's Aldama. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Aldama's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Wells with it, and Kennard picks him up defensively. Wells, the pass to Jackson. And here's Edey. Here's Lee. He's got 18. Fires the 3. Hachimura with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Ryan. He's scoreless. Pass to Hachimura. Smart outside to stop the drought. And again, the Lakers no good. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship? I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Back over to you, Brian.
Eyes on the prize. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Here's Ryan. After Memphis picked up some with their last shot.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. And he's a strong finisher, huh?
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the stripe. Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
Memphis with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Outside Wells. Outside Johnson. Here's Andrews. 13 points in the game. 4 on the clock. Throw it down on the lob.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude.
I tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Now here's LaRavia. Hasn't got one to fall yet. Oh, clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Jalen Wells.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without
Shooting
foul.
2.
And the first one at the line is good. In the 2024 NBA Cup West quarterfinals, the Rockets and Thunder held serve at home, advancing to the semis.
We had a little foreshadowing of the playoffs. The Rockets beat the Warriors by 1 in one quarterfinal. Those teams played a great first-round series. And, of course, 6 months after the NBA Cup, OKC hoisted the Larry O'Brien Trophy.
All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting five.
And, you know, I think I'll go with two of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
And here's Memphis. They're on a 16-7 run, and he dumps it down.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Here's Ryan. His last outing, he had 24 points. Smart looking around. Back to Laravia. Hachimura from long range. And it's Lee with the rebound. Lee's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Wells. Here's Andrews. He's got 15.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Ryan. He's a tough guy to check, averaging almost 28 points a game. Kennard passes to Big Cat. Here's Smart. Memphis with a rebound. The bodyguard's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
He's got to take a back seat right now. When you're ice cold, you can't just keep gunning.
Here's Lee. Off target from outside. Here are the Lakers with the ball. To the middle. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Jacks up a 3. And it's Laravia missing. The Grizzlies have gotten 8 of their first 10 to go. Great shooting here in the second quarter. Here's Andrews. Defended by Smart. And the basket by Andrews. Andrews has got 4 points in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Laravia. They still need this. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. The bodyguard's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Skinny passes to Wells. To the inside. Tipped. Laravia outside. Down low. Pass to Wells. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Memphis shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. And he drops it first.
They're not leaving any points at the free throw line this quarter. That's really the best way to protect the lead.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Hachimura. LeBron comes in for Laravia. Austin Reeves is checked in for Kennard. And Doncic has subbed in for Smart. And he makes both free throws.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws. And 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
The shot by Reeves, no good. Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Pass to Andrews. And again, it's Memphis missing.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside. But he can't get it going here.
Outside Reeves. Now here's Doncic. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. Here's Coward. Check by James. Pass to Andrews. From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Well, when this game is over and done with, they'll be off to Utah to take on the Jazz. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. On target from range. Reeves has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
I love it. His love for the game couldn't be more obvious. It helps him make a positive impact out on the court, and it also keeps the bench fired up.
Wells, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Big Cat passes to James. Doncic on the wing. Can't get it to drop. Good D by Wells.
As he often does, he gets to the rim. But that's just stellar defense.
And stolen by Reeves. And here's Doncic outside. And it's Lee with the rebound.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
Pass to Andrews. A minute 35 left to play in the second quarter. To the paint. Intercepted. Down low. It's stolen by James. Releases from 15. And it's Lee with the rebound. Lee's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
Here's Ryan. 5 to shoot. Pass to Reeves. The 3 is up. Memphis with a rebound. The Bodyguards got rebound number 11. It's Wells on the wing. 27 seconds left in the first half. Skinny passes to the Bodyguard, and the shot goes in. The Bodyguards got 8.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Pass to Reeves. Now James. Here's Ryan. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court run. They're measuring up the shot. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
Bunch of road games coming up. This could be a good challenge for them.
Yeah, it could bond these guys together, help team chemistry. Depends on what these guys are made of. Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Lakers.
I don't see the fight. They're getting pushed around. You really see it on the glass.
They need some of that diesel energy in the paint.
They can use his size as well.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Here's James. Reeves and LeBron out on the perimeter. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Ryan in at the 4 spot. That's the group for J.J. Redick getting going here in the second half. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, B.A., you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
And that one falls for Reeves.
One of the tough things about guarding Reeves is his change of pace ability. I mean, he gives you a lot of different looks, a little bit herky-jerky and kind of unorthodox, and all of that keeps you off balance.
And so Reeves nails both of them.
Reeves went from undrafted to being a starting caliber player in this league. You do not see that often.
Pass to Coward. Here's the bodyguard. From deep, Johnson knocks down the triple. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night.
Even though he hasn't lit up the scoreboard, I like how he's keeping others involved.
And he lobs it up. It's stolen. Here we go, one-on-one. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Here's Ryan. Doncic outside. James outside. 6 to shoot. Tries to break his ice. Memphis with a rebound.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
The bodyguard. Pass to Johnson. Lee on the wing. Fires from deep. And another 3 from Memphis.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Now here's Reeves. 5 points in the game. And now around 2 minutes going by in this half.
Ryan, 3rd personal foul. 1st team foul.
Here's Coward. He's covered by Reeves. To the inside. Pass to Andrews. It's stolen by James.
That was really a high-risk pass there. Perhaps he'll think twice about attempting that kind of pass again. Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
Here's the bodyguard. He's covered by Ayton. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Now, here is James. Pass to Ayton. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Yeah, this is where Ayton's comfortable operating, using his height and array of inside moves to his advantage.
Outside Johnson. Here's Andrews for 3. They get it back. From behind the arc. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Now, here is James. Ayton. And it's Coward with a rebound. Coward's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Andrews. The baseline, Jay. And there's Memphis with another bucket.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Doncic, no good. Memphis has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Pass to Andrews. Puts up a deep 3. The Lakers with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And here's Doncic outside. And again, the Lakers no good. The Grizzlies have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Here's Lee. He's covered by Reeves. Here's the bodyguard. Buries it from 3. The bodyguard's got 11 points.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now, here is James. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Coward. Pass to Lee. Here's Andrews. The 3. Doncic grabs the miss. Here's Ryan. 5 points in the game. Now, here is James. Covered by Johnson. To the wing on the left. Will it go? Rebounded by Johnson.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, LeBron is keeping it going. He said, I appreciate these young guys coming up in the ranks and doing great things. I hope to have inspired them to carry it on when I decide that I'm done and keep this beautiful game going. Not just the league, but the purity of the game. That is what's most important. Guys, back to you.
He's left an imprint, no question. Thanks a lot, Allie. Back to James. And he's going for the lob. Picked it out of midair. Lee, the pass to Johnson. Launches it. Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Ryan. And here's Ayton. Here's Ryan. Shot clock at 5. Memphis with a rebound. The bodyguards. The Grizzlies have gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. Here's Lee. 21 points in the game.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
James outside. Pass to Ayton. Now here's Reeves to end the drought. Memphis with a rebound. Lee's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic deciding where to go with it. Outside Reeves. Pass to Ayton. And here's James. They set the screen. And play stops. A whistle there
Chicken wing.
on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Kennard, he's checked in for Reeves. Here's Andrews. 22 points for him. Here's the bodyguard. Here's Coward. And again, it's Memphis missing. Los Angeles has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Pass to Ryan. James outside. Wing shot on the way. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Here's Lee. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for Ayton. Hachimura comes in for Ryan. Smart's checked in for James. And Reeves is subbed in for Luka Doncic. Here's Andrews. Pass to the bodyguard. That's tipped. Out left to the wing. He buries it from 3. Andrews has got 8 points in the quarter.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his second triple of the half, his 5th overall.
Hayes finds Kennard. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's Smart. And he knocks the jumper down. Smart has gotten his first basket of the night.
Yeah, Smart has such great body control. He can let the jumper go from wherever he wants.
Pass to the bodyguard. Here's Andrews from deep. He drops it from range. Andrews has got 28.
Lackluster defense, showing no... desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Now here's Hachimura. Still without a bucket. Hayes, the pass to Kennard. Smart for three. The rebound by Jackson.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it. Boy, he's had a solid performance at the offensive end. Rock solid, providing that stability.
Reeves, the pass to Kennard. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Kennard. Now here's Hachimura. Three-pointer, no good.
Really good shot contest there. It made it tough for the shooter.
And the basket by the bodyguard. The bodyguard's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
1:05 left in the third quarter. Now here's Reeves. 5 points in the game. No good from the wing. Outside Wells. Over to the left wing. He's still feeling it. And another basket for Memphis.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Reeves, the pass to Kennard. On the wing, Hachimura. Looking to end the run. Excellent D there from Aldama. Here's Andrews. 32 points in the game for him. From deep. Doesn't go that time.
It's never easy from that distance. But we see him shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And it was maybe a step out of his range.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. It's the Grizzlies delivering the blowout. And we'll return shortly. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Santi Aldama out there with G.G. Jackson. Then there's Jalen Wells, and it's the bodyguard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Kennard on the double team. Here's Lee. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Lee's got 24 points.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Smart for three, and it's Lee with the rebound. Lee's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Pass to the bodyguard. To the middle. The fadeaway. Will not go. Misses off the front iron.
Despite his shooting woes, they're still up. That bodes well if he can somehow get things turned around.
Smart finds Reeves. Now Kennard. Back to Reeves. The bodyguard. The pass to Lee. Outside Wells. Pass to Lee. Kicks it out to Jackson. To And another three for Memphis. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Memphis?
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Well, another thing to look at is their impressive block numbers. They have not been giving shooters an easy time tonight, knocking away lots of shots.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And even as the league works for parity, there will always be those teams that are rebuilding. What are the keys to accelerating that process, Clark?
Well, there are a number of factors, B.A. I think you start with leadership and talent acquisition. I mean, those are two major components to this building a team and being successful. You've got to have talent. And then I think you've got to have a commitment to staying the course. Consistency really matters when you get leadership and talent in place.
A native of Japan, Hachimura continues to demonstrate why he was a lottery pick in 2019.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Wells. It's rebounded by Ryan. Ryan's got 9 rebounds now. Kennard outside. Pass to Reeves. From outside the arc. Memphis with a rebound.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
And last season, the worst in about 2 decades for games lost to injury, Clark. Cause for concern?
I certainly think so, but I mean, I am a fan of load management, but I think it should be in practice time. That way, the guys can play as many games as possible for their team and the fans. Load management should be, I think, managed in the practice schedule.
Lee misses. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Smart passes to Big Cat. Outside Reeves. Shot clock at 6. A lob! Very well done.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
Here's the bodyguard. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. Jackson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Reeves. Pass to Kennard. Three-pointer. Counted from distance.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Here's Lee. The bodyguard. The pass to Jackson. Here's Lee. Three-pointer. Hachimura with a rebound. Hachimura's got 4 rebounds now. It's stolen. Pass to Jackson. Back to Lee. Here's the bodyguard. Aldama outside. Back to Wells. Puts up a deep 3. And Reeves pulls it down. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Kennard outside. There's a screen. Fires for 3. Memphis with a rebound. The bodyguard's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Lee, the pass to the bodyguard. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. The deep 3. Lee misses. The Lakers have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Smart outside. And they call an illegal screen here. We've had the in-season tournament for a few years now, Grant. What's your opinion on it?
You know, B.A., I think it's working out pretty well. I mean, the NBA Cup, it's drawing increased fan interest, and the players are invested. So what's not to like about it?
And the Lakers making a change here. Doncic checked in. Here's Coward. Pass to Lee.
Lakers foul. Ryan. Fourth personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Memphis. Lee. Taking two
Take
shots.
a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Lakers. Pass to Ryan. Inside. Now here's Smart. He's closely guarded. You know, it seems like there's much more competition at the big man spot than there used to be.
I think a lot of that is due to the way players are developed now, particularly the big guys. They come in now expected to handle the ball and shoot, and they've watched a number of their predecessors do that in the last couple of decades. Teams now want to have 4 or more shooters on the floor to put great pressure on the opposing defense. So where there used to be 2 spots available for big guys, now they're fighting over 1 spot.
And the Lakers with some changes. James comes in for Hachimura, and Austin Reeves is subbed in for Kennard. He hits the second from the line.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Here's Lee. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Lee. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Smart. And he sinks the second. And Clark, for decades now, we've seen the Western Conference have the upper hand. Any reason you can fathom?
Not really, other than the tide shifts on occasion based on who the players are on teams in each conference. Maybe some of that frontier spirit coursing through, although I don't quite believe that is a major factor. One thing you see in the West, though, a lot of smaller market teams, and historically they've done a good job of how they run those clubs.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play.
Got a pigeon on that one. Easy money right there, fellas. Going old school on you young fellas. Look that up, pigeon.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Back to Doncic. It's rebounded by Memphis. To the inside. Johnson. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. Ryan. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
And you hate to have a player foul out, but their depth could be an asset here, helping them weather his absence.
For the Grizzlies, Cameron Johnson at the line for 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
The Lakers have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the 4th quarter. Here's the pick. Here's Reeves. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Reeves has understated size for a guard, attacking that rim.
Outside Johnson. Here's Lee. Sends it home from three-point land. Lee's got 11 points in the quarter.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Doncic passes to Reeves. Out on his own on the break. And that one's good. Coward.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
Kicks it out to Kennard. Doncic outside. Clock at 6. Tries it from 19. And it's the bodyguard with a rebound.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Steps back and fires. And there's Memphis with another bucket.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to Coward. And stolen by Reeves. Here's James. And count the basket. He was fouled. And he's going to the line for one more. Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny. So development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter. And it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
And James considered a franchise talent without question. This guy is the complete package.
Pass to the bodyguard. Back to Lee. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Here's Andrews. And he... Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful. He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Memphis has gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the fourth. Pass to Lee. Lets the three fly. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here's Reeves outside. Drops in the three.
Reeves cruising with confidence on shots like these. Really good job capitalizing there.
Here's the bodyguard. He's covered by Aiden. The bodyguard. Pass to Lee. Here's Andrews. Launches a three. Pure from three-point range. Andrews has got 40 points.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
He gets it in there.
That's his game. Attacking the rack with a purpose.
Minute 32 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Andrews. Outside Johnson. Pass to Coward. Here's Andrews. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the bodyguard. No good on the triple. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Lakers.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Grizzlies.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And reaching a nice milestone, an even 20 wins on the year.
And this is an even matchup, 1-1 on the season series with 2 left to play.
Hard to say now how the final 2 games between them will play out, but one thing's certain. I mean, they're going to go at each other. This has become a very intense matchup.
And what a huge performance it was for Lights Out.
He did it all tonight and had a triple-double to show for it, leading by example. He was tremendous.
The Lakers with the ball after Memphis picked up the 3 with their last shot. Reeves, no good that time. Here's Lee, guarded by Doncic. Here's Lee. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. And now they'll move on in the NBA Cup tournament to the West semifinals.
They've got their sights set on winning that cup this year. So far, so good. They just have to keep playing at a high level.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. As we leave, we present our player of the game.